Hey there, and welcome to our school incident reporting system. Let's start by logging in and see how easy it is to navigate and use.
After logging, you will be taken straight to the dashboard and see a short summary of all your incidents. On this page, you can see the total incidents with their status, whether they're under investigation or opened or closed, and see how many incidents you have based on severity. The dashboard also shows you the most recent 10 to 20 incidents that have been logged. Now, the first thing we will have to do is to first complete the form on the settings page so that we can fill in the school's information. This information will be used for our PDF report generator so that we can generate reports and send notifications to parents with our school's information. As you just saw, we also have a theme switcher to switch between light and dark mode, whichever style you like. The notification settings, this is important. Here you will have to set up your email for the system to be able to send notifications via email. To make sure that it's working, we also included a button for you to use to send a test mail just to be sure. I will now show you just a small overview of where to go to create your first general incident report. You can create your own titles, select categories, name a subcategory for the main category, select a severity level for the incident, select a location of where it happened, and select a date and time of when the incident occurred. After that, you can start by giving some context of what happened. This you will be able to do inside the description box. Once you have done that, you can start by adding the people involved by selecting a perpetrator, victim, and a witness. Finally, but not least, you can add all your evidence at the end. This is very important, as evidence can help a case so that it can be solved faster and much easier. To view general incidents, you can click on the View Incidents page and click on the incident for viewing. Here you can update their status and see all the information that's been submitted to build an accurate report. There is a section where you will be able to see when it was reported and last updated, and to verify if you have notified the parents via email. You will also be able to add comments or opinions on the case and see if there are similar cases as the current incident.
You are able to create and generate a simplified report which will only show minimal information regarding the incident, which is also used to send to the parents. This will help show parents that the school is proactive and capable, as well as show parents that the school is transparent and care for those who use the premises, while also safeguarding personal information. The full report can be used for when local law enforcement requests further information, such as personal information, to help them properly investigate incidents, depending on whether there is a high severity of do harm to others or theft or drug abuse. Now, let's go to the medical incident reporting page. Here you will be able to create medical incident. We know how much it can become, so the system generates an incident ID automatically. In this section, you can just select the severity level and incident status. The system will automatically detect which user is currently reporting the incident and the current date and time, and you will just have to add the location. If the time reporting is after the event, you can still update the date and time manually. In the person affected section, you can select between internal or external. The internal allows you to select from profiles that are on the system. The external option allows you to add data of someone who is not associated with school and help hold a record of these types of events to protect the school's interest, and if requested for further investigation, can help by giving accurate information on the event. Right after that, you can give a description of what happened and if the school has provided any treatment or not, and if applicable, to add images of the event. This is where it gets interesting. If you need to call emergency services and paramedics are involved, you can add them to the report. This report helps you capture their information, such as their name and surname, as well as take a selfie of them and their medical license, and state which hospital or private company they represent. The section state after, you have to capture the ambulance license disc, operating license, and an image of the vehicle itself. This is very important because this will protect the school in events of fraud and kidnapping from people impersonating medical staff. So if law enforcement gets involved, you will have clear images of the perpetrators, helping law enforcement easily track and solve cases like these. It's important to capture the date and time they arrived and started medical treatment, and also state what medication they used, so there are accurate accounts of what happened. If it's decided that the patient needs to be transported to the hospital, to also state which hospital the patient will be taken to. This will help their family members to know the next steps to take by giving them as much information as possible to make informative decisions. Once you've created your medical incident, you can view it and see all the information you have provided, as well as timelines of when the report was created or updated, and if paramedics' documents were captured, and start generating reports on demand. And for internal users, you can notify family members as soon as possible. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I know you have been wondering, where do I create a student profile? Easy. Just go to Students and click on the Add button and just add the student's personal information, which you already have from your school's records. You might have noticed that this looks like a multi-step form. This is to make it easier for you to follow and not get lost in all the information that you need to fill in. Once everything is filled in, you can now review the information provided before submitting. After submitting, the system will automatically assign the student role and create a user. The same process is followed for the teacher, and you can now view the student's information and also edit their profiles. I know this has been a long video, and it's time to wrap things up. Thank you for your patience and for watching.